you?
Okay.
Thank you.
So we are going to interview you for a few questions.
Okay.
Let's start with, tell me a little bit about yourself and about your blog.
My blog is DIYinspire.com, and it's a craft DIY blog with a focus in repurposing and recycling. So I do a lot of crafts like out of recycled materials like books and magazines, and taking something old and turning it into something new, or taking a flea market or a thrift store find and making it better by upcycling it.
Awesome. What inspired you to start your blog?
Actually, I think we have similar stories. I got pregnant, and my husband and I decided that I should work full time, or not, stop working and work at home full time and raise our daughter Mia. And so, being that I just, like you, I was working full time like crazy, 12-hour days, and I was just used to going to school and all that stuff. I just needed an outlet, and I thought blogging would be fun, and it was like the first thing that I thought of that I would have complete control of, and it would feel like kind of like I had a job again, but it was something that I was super passionate about and loved doing.
Do you still feel that fulfillment from blogging that you did when you first started?
Yeah, more actually than ever before, because it's now like a complete obsession. And so, yeah, more so. It's better than I ever expected it to be, for sure.
How do you keep blogging day after day? Does it not become boring after a while?
I think it's because, like I said, it's a passion and it's exciting for me. Mm-hmm. So it's something that I look forward to, and it keeps me organized. And another thing that really keeps me going too is the followers, or people that read my emails or comment or like my stuff or do whatever. That keeps me going too, the followership.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the validation that you're actually doing something that everyone wants to learn is always good.
Yeah, for sure.
How did you come up with your own brand?
I think just naturally, I've always been like the recycler and reuse type of gal, probably because I'm super cheap. And so, like,
in this economy, we all have to be cheap.
Yeah, like reusing and thrift store stuff is like totally right up my alley. And like, I don't think I've gotten a plastic grocery bag from the store in years. So like, I'm the one that shows up with all the recyclable bags and all that.
I always forget mine at home.
Yeah.
I buy new ones, but I have like billions of them at home, and I'm like, I gotta stop buying them and start carrying them with me.
Yeah, I'm a dork. I have like a full system down, and even Mia, even my daughter Mia, she's 2, and she has her own little recycle bag.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Any tips for branding blogs?
For branding it, one thing I think, which is a misconception for bloggers, is they think that they're going to start and make like a ton of money off of doing it, and that's totally not the case. I think that you should blog and start a brand because you're passionate about it and because you like doing it. And I think a big mistake that people do is that they start putting a bunch of ads on their blog that are completely unrelated to what your blog is about. In other words, your brand, and it's distracting, and it's just not a good idea, and people will never come back because it's just annoying. So
I know plenty of blogs that I don't even the first thing that pops up is an ad and I leave.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, I think ads are okay, just as long as they go, they go with the content of what your blog is about.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
Which blogger do you admire the most?
Honestly, when I first started blogging, the first ones I followed were Hostess with the Mostest and Tip Junkie. Oh, and Design Sponge. Those are the first 3 blogs that I ever started following, and I still try to emulate. But honestly, all bloggers, because people that have been doing it and have been doing it for at least 6 months, like, it takes dedication and time and creativity, and I respect any blogger that can maintain it. So.
Oh yeah, I completely agree. I mean, it's also I admire the bloggers I admire the most are the ones who have huge blogs and still take the time to talk to bloggers who are starting out.
Yes, me too. Like, I hate when people don't email me back. Like, if you have a question about something and they're like too busy to email you, that's a big pet peeve. Like, I always email everybody back, no matter who it is.
I know, I'm the same way. I'm like, if you don't want to answer, at least send me an email that you don't have the time. Because I understand, like, big blogs sometimes get hundreds of emails a day, and they can't answer every single question you have. But if you can direct me on the right direction, will be awesome. Or I know some blogs that they just only answer blogs questions from other big bloggers. And
that's annoying. Yeah.
And that's not the way to go. You don't want to do that because you were there once and you want to help others that are in the same spot you were.
Yeah, exactly.
What projects are the most meaningful for you?
Probably I really like the recycled magazine. I made a recycled magazine frame and a little bowl, and then like my recycled book projects where I made like a book page wreath and stuff like that, because it's something that's super cheap and inexpensive to do, but it's also very easy and anyone can do it, and it turns out to be a beautiful project. So it's just cheap and easy, and someone can do it. Anyone can do it.
Right. You could probably even do it with your daughter.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the most fun to find projects you could do with the kids. I mean, I can't do any right now with my 2-year-old son because boys and girls are different.
Totally,
boys are about running around and getting dirty and getting bruises here and there.
Yeah.
So he's not there yet, but definitely probably your daughter would probably be awesome to do with.
Yeah. I also like the trash to treasure stuff, like, so the stuff that you find for like $5 or you get for free, and and you turn it into something beautiful and useful that you use every single day. I like that too.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm always looking at the dumpsters around here, especially where I live at right now. It's like a college area.
Oh, that's perfect.
So, like the other day, there were like a bunch of stuff thrown out in the dumpsters, and I'm looking at it, and my husband's like, we don't have the space. I'm like, I know, but that would look so awesome in my apartment.
That's a really good tip for dumpster diving, is go to the college areas during the end of the season, because a lot of the end of the school year, because a lot of people just dump stuff out of their dorms. And it's free. Like, that's the best time to go.
And it's a good thing that I do it too when I throw something out, and I know a lot of people have like the same mentality, is that they don't put it in the dumpster. They put it on the outside of the dumpster.
Yeah.
Because they're like, you kind of feel bad throwing a piece of furniture that is no longer working for you.
Yeah.
And it's not that bad, but it might work for somebody else.
Yeah.
Who might need it. And I threw out a couch, and there was nothing wrong with it. We just didn't have the space, and I hated it. My husband threw it out. He came back in to throw out the cushions. By the time he got outside, it wasn't there anymore.
Oh, my gosh.
He's like, they forgot the cushions. I would have given them the cushions.
Totally.
So, that's awesome. So where do you see your blog next year?
Next year, I hope to, like you, do some speaking engagements. Like I really want to help new bloggers get started. I think that's really cool, or share advice or tips. And also, I'd like to try and publish my own ebook of crafts and stuff that I've done. I think that would be really cool. Hi, that's my daughter.
I hear her. So that would be awesome to do an ebook. You could definitely let us know how that goes and when you're going to post it up so everybody knows to go and buy it and take a look at it. Do you have any new tips for new bloggers?
My tips are to stick with it. Like, pick a topic that you love and makes you happy, and then stick with it. Even when you feel like nobody is reading, or eventually, when you write enough content, it'll get out there. So people will find you. Just stick to it.
Yes. Please do stick to it, and you could always contact us at Pandora's Scrapbox or at
DIY Inspired.
We are happy to answer any questions, and if you actually would like to be interviewed by us, just send us a line in either of each other's blogs, and we'll contact you. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys later.
Okay. Bye.